Hello everyone, Be the Amazing Greek here. It's been a long time, about three years. I just wanted to give an explanation why I've been gone, and that I am coming back on making videos. About 3 years ago, I left the Nashville airport where I was working, and I got a job opportunity much closer to home, making a little bit more money in a different industry. It's a steel industry. So I was working there about a month, and I had symptoms. I thought I was having a stroke. What happened was I got Bell's palsy, and what that is there's a nerve or two that run through your face, and something happens to it. They don't really know what. They have no way to fix it, where it makes the side of your face, and I don't know if it happens on both right and left, or just one side. It happened on my right side, where my eye was drooping and my face was drooping, and food was tasting funny, and my mouth, I was drinking on a bottle of water, and I was like slobbering. You know, if you ever seen Family Guy, when he tries to drink, he was having a stroke, and the water was coming out, and it was like that. And I knew something wasn't right. And at the end of my shift, of course I waited the end of a 10-hour shift, I got in the car, and I looked at myself in my phone with the flip camera, and I was looking, I was like, man, something ain't right. So I went home, and I told my wife, I said, babe, I said, something ain't right. I might be having a stroke. I don't know. Of course she freaks out, and I didn't have the confusion or I think your arm and leg kind of go down also with a stroke. But she's like, oh my God, go to the hospital. So I go to the hospital, and I get in line, and I said, yeah, I said, I'm this doctor's patient. I said, I'm not sure, but I might be having a stroke. Here's my symptoms. They're like, okay, sit down, sit down. And then everybody comes at me, you know, in a wheelchair, and they're, you know, it's like when you see somebody come in on what's that show my wife watches, that Grey's Anatomy. You know, it's just, panic. Of course, it started freaking me out, because I didn't know what was going on. You know, I knew stroke's not good, but so they rush you downstairs, and they put you through all these tests, and they're taking your blood pressure. Of course, my blood pressure's skyrocketing, because they're getting me all thinking I'm about to die. Put me in the tube machine, I think the MRI, and they do all this stuff, CAT scan, MRI. And, then they have me in the bed, laid out trying to calm down, and they're like, okay, we don't think it's a stroke, we think it's Bell's palsy. And of course, me, like everybody else, like, what the heck is that, And so my speech was all messed up. I couldn't really chew on this side too good. I would bite my tongue, and I couldn't even blink my eye. The muscles wouldn't work, and I'd drool out of my mouth like something was wrong with me, which it was. And so they say, oh, it's Bell's palsy. There's not really nothing we can do about it. Usually it goes away 3 to 5 months. It kind of clears up. People are back to normal. There's a rarer case where it just stays with you. So I happen to be one of the people where it stays with you, and you just, maybe later down the road it'll clear up. They had some exercises you could do to try to, work the muscles and stuff like that, and which I don't do them as often as I should have. My wife, she gets on to me about that. But so that's what happened, and of course, being the egotistical, vain person that I am, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get on, camera looking like frickin' freak show. But I'm sure on the camera I can see myself that everything's not right. I can see that it's not correct. What are you gonna do about it? I got a stack of knives this high. I got other gear and things that I've been buying and waiting and say, oh, I need to for YouTube. So I wasn't that good looking to begin with, so with some of it not working, who really cares? So I am coming back. Gonna start a new series. Well, before I do that, and I know what happened. And some people say, oh, that's, you know, no. It happened to me because, and I know, it's God's way of paying me back. When I was a kid and teenager, which is a kid, you know, making fun of people. You know, you say, oh, stuff like that. I used to do that when I was a kid. Stupid. And that's the payback to me because, you know, like I said, I'm kind of vain and, you know, a little bit of a, what's that word? Not egotistical. There's another word I can't think of, but think really highly of yourself. So that was kind of a blow to me and just kind of teach me a lesson. So keep that in mind. You know, it's kind of one of them karma things. But I am coming back. I've got a new series that we're going to start. It's called Zombie School. My buddy Scott has done some design work for me. I had a logo I wanted made up, and we're going to get into it. And I'll make another little video here saying what that is. But I just want to let everybody know and thank everybody who's been contacting me over time on YouTube. Hey V, are you coming back? Are you alive? You know, do they try to take you out? What's going on? I appreciate all of you guys asking, you know, and still watching the videos and commenting and asking me questions. I try to respond to as many as I can. I'll get better about that. And I just want to let you know, kind of update you, 3-year break, and one of my contingencies to start up again was you got to have room in the garage. I finally got the garage kind of clean. It took me about a month. It's enough where I can do videos for you, make some things, and get into the zombie school stuff. So just want to let you know where we stand. I appreciate everybody sticking around and watching and staying subscribed and everything. And I'll be putting videos out, and you'll have something to look forward to, you know, in your downtime. Thanks a lot, and I'll be seeing you here on YouTube.